Alrighty, welcome everyone to Lich's Dungeon. We're going to be playing Art of Fighting 2. The Immortal Demon himself is going to be bringing you all today a really interesting game. I prefer Art of Fighting 3 myself, but through request, people asked for Art of Fighting 2. And I don't really know much of anything at all about Art of Fighting 2. I do think it's a fun game, but it wasn't until yesterday that I actually played against any human players, so this entire tournament's going to be pretty new to me. I want to eventually do a tournament, not tournament, I want to eventually do a wiki for this game, but I have my hands tied with Art of Fighting 3, so whenever I do work on an Art of Fighting 2 wiki, it's going to be quite a long while, I would say. And, I'm pretty excited, I would say, to get this tournament rolling. And, if, I wouldn't blame anyone in the chat for saying if they prefer Art of Fighting 2 over Art of Fighting 3. Art of Fighting 3 is definitely super alienating compared to Art of Fighting 2, but yeah, so I'll get to the thanks for the raid, Silver Edge Lord. But with if the ROM suddenly freezes, F3 it. If it keeps freezing, you might have to restart the set. God forbid if we have to move to the Fightcade 1 lobby to solve that issue. There's also supposedly the USA BIOS fixes that if we switch that, but I would rather just everyone use the default BIOS because usually, God, I don't want to move to SNES Art of Fighting 2, but usually the ROM freezes only after like 5 or so games, which in a tournament setting isn't really that big of a deal. If it keeps freezing, then we'll have to switch measures, but for now, I think just use default BIOS that Fightcade always has it set to, and we won't really have to worry about the issue. But also, I'll get this out of the way. I'm not going to dwell on it, but I'm hoping this tournament serves as an escape for some people, not like life sucks ass right now escape. I mean, this week on Wednesday or Thursday, Kentaro Miura son, creator of Berserk, the mangaka Berserk, unfortunately passed away. I won't dwell on it, but everything's been said. He's touched so many lives, set a standard for dark fantasy manga. He had me personally with his work. It took me well over an hour, and not even that, just to process the fact that he died. Really his work has really struck with me emotionally, and I'm doing fine. But I hope that for anyone who's still upset about the news, I don't blame you. We'll try and make this event, an escape so that we can have a more happy moment and he can rest in peace. So, rest in peace, Kentaro Miura-san. He'll be forever missed. Yeah, yeah. To be fair, what he did give already is one of the best manga of all time. Like, he has really truly proven that he has made some genuine art with that story. He'll be forever missed. So, let's go over the rules. So, Geese is banned, everyone else is legal. Not that you can select Geese anyways. Unfortunately, the ROM is known for causing random freezes. If your ROM, for whatever reason, freezes in the middle of the match, player 1 has to hit F3, because otherwise, if you don't hit F3, you'll just be stuck in a frozen state, and the only other way to escape it without hitting F3 would be to redo the entire set. But on top of that, if for whatever reason you get an error regarding mismatched scores, or that the ranked desynced or what have you. If that ever happens, you need to restart your set anyways, because if you don't and you keep playing your opponent, the replay will have stopped right when you got the error message, but we won't be able to see the rest of what you guys are playing. So if you get that message, please just restart your set so we can record everything. And otherwise, best of 3 for normal sets, best of 5 for final sets, so first to 2 or first to 3, respectively. Now let's get the tournament started. Only 2 people didn't check in, and Coco, she had to do grocery shopping anyways, so I don't blame her for that. She wanted to play, but I wasn't really sure I really wasn't sure what time to start the tournament for, so I'll process check-ins. And, yeah, so we'll get the tournament started. We have a couple of Wi-Fi players, but they sent me packet loss tests, so I think it should be fine. Default for now. Yeah, we'll use default BIOS for now. Let's just get that out of the way. Oh yeah, that is true. So far, he has One Piece speech for time spent on him, but that is a good one. Yeah, he'll be missed. But yeah, we're going to get Water Dot and Outcourse. And for those wondering what the little stretch goal is, if you want to, feel free to donate some extra money. I mean, I'm only recently starting my job back up. It won't be anytime soon that I get a new microphone. At least I don't think it'll be anytime soon. But if you want to pitch, just even a couple dollars, it's greatly appreciated just to get the mic pinch faster. Just throwing it out there. And if I get overlay, and move that over to the games logo folder. Okay, playing, spectate, and I just gotta. Okay. So we got Jack and Lee. I don't know anything about, I mean, they appeared in Art of Fighting 1, I know that much. I don't actually know anything about them as characters, so Lee is basically, he's basically Vega from Street Fighter, from what I understand, and Jack is, the Big Bear, not Big Bear of Art of Fighting 2, at least if that dive kick is anything to go by. And from the looks of it, already Jack is not really in a favorable position for Lee, because Lee can just spam that dive, and there's not much that can punish it looks like, and he has super fast jabs, but he got the air throw. Alright, this is looking pretty interesting. It looks like, yeah, it still looks like Lee wins the matchup, at least compared to, I don't know how much Water.jpg has played this game, but I do know he really likes Jack and Mickey. From what I understand still, as I've been saying, I think Lee has the better matchup. At least those jabs certainly make it seem so. Let me set the set name. And this is one. Yeah, Elcors is showing that he knows his stuff with Lee. Both players really just no spirit left. Jack has to deal with Lee's pressure somehow, and yeah, there it goes. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Jack player isn't bad. It's just, yeah, don't get me wrong. He's not bad. I think he's just playing a little timid is all. And, I mean, Water.jpg did win the Art of Fighting 3 tournament as well with Jin, so... I mean, you'd probably still be me, Soulforce, because I'm complete noob at this game as well. Alright, so Water.jpg is doing a pretty good job of punishing anytime Lee goes for dives. Controlling the air games better than Lee is. Got hit by the special move, though. And now he has to contest with one mistake and he's dead, and just like that. I wonder if this game is too fast for first to two matches, but it seems like the pace is just fine. I mean, it's not like the damage is super absurd or anything. But still, I mean, Water.jpg is putting up a fight. Getting those pokes in, Lee. I mean, it seems really difficult to counter those jabs from Elcors unless he used a low kick. Okay, he only needs a couple more hits. There we go. The jab landed the strike. And he's getting close. He just needs one more round and it'll be even. But the same goes for Elcors. He just needs one round and he just burned nearly his whole meter. That's not very good. Ooh, got the command grab. I'm assuming that's a command grab, not just a normal throw. Yeah. Okay, he just needs a couple pokes. He's almost got it. He just needs one more strike. I would just lay him out till we force him to approach Jack. And yeah, like that. He only needs one more hit, and there it goes. One jab. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff.
Jack versus Lee. Round one.
Alright, so we got even. Elcor sticking Lee. Got the throw. Yeah, it seems like Waterdot has managed to figure out anytime he uses that spin move and it blocks, he can just throw Lee. I mean, Lee seems really hard to punish on that dive since he just jumps all the way across the other end of the stage, and unless you have a projectile, I don't really think any character can actually punish that, but Elcor takes the round. Yeah, so again, I'm pretty new to all this. This is, from what I can gather. Okay, nice dive. Yeah, this is looking to be Elcor's match. He just has to keep throwing those jabs, and Jack seems a little too slow to contest with the jabs unless he takes some big risks like that. Like, he had to have known a mile away that Lee would be jumping, and Lee's dead from the jab pressure. Good stuff, good stuff. From what I understand of the tier list, I don't know what tier list this game would possibly have, but, like, 5 people watching the replay, okay. Preferably, no one, well, not no one, but as few people as possible watching the replay, because too many viewers can actually screw up the, from what I can understand, it can actually screw up the connection for players. I don't know if I did for them, but usually I don't get this many viewers on a single replay for the tournament, so just something to keep in mind. But yeah, good GG's to both players. I think the tier list of the game, I hear King and Robert is supposed to be like top 2. Mickey is also supposed to be really good, I think. All I really know is Yuri. I don't even play Rio in this game, at least not yet, but Yuri's all I really know how to play in this game. Yuri seems pretty good. She's got like some impeccable zoning. But yeah, Elcors takes it 2-1. I think first to 2 is a reasonable pace for this game. So we'll get me and Orochi Punisher. Okay, versus me first 2. And yeah, we'll stream all of round 2. I don't know about losers yet. I think we'll have enough time for losers, but we'll wait and see. Yes, challenge. I would love to play Samsha 3 Crow game, but I gotta play Art of Fighting 2. But yeah, I'll be off mic since you're gonna hear my stick go ham, so yeah.
Yuri versus Takuma. Round one. Fight.
Okay, that was really close. Really close. Did it freeze? I think it froze. God damn it. Okay, F3.
Yuri versus Takuma. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, DPs suck in this game. In Art of Fighting 3, they're not, like, terribly useful. Well, I mean, they are useful in Art of Fighting 3, it's just they're more situational, but at least they're more useful than in Art of Fighting 2. Like, DPs in Art of Fighting 2 may as well just get you killed. That's the problem with them. But yeah, GG's to Orochi Punisher, that was pretty close. We got a taste of Yuri's diet theme, which is Kino, in my opinion. But yeah, GG's. I do think Yuri's pretty good. It's just I don't know how to zone or manage Spear more specifically. Yeah, there's one thing I don't personally like about Art of Fighting 2 is that managing Spirit, the game is a lot less forgiving about it. Which it can work, but I don't know, I think it could be a little more lenient about restoring your spirit. But at least it's not Art of Fighting 1. Either way, he did outsmart me, so yeah. I mean, it's not Art of Fighting 1 where it's like you taunt once and already half your spirit bar is depleted and there's no room for error, so. Yeah, we'll go to the next set. Does Yuri have both her fireball variations? Yeah. I mean, this is KOF 94 Yuri, really. She even has the running command grab. The hit grab, more specifically. This is not command grab. It's a fun game. It's just, learning to manage your spear is probably the biggest hurdle, because you get too trigger happy with the special moves, and yeah, you get too trigger happy and you'll feel the pain of, yeah. Okay, we'll get the next tournament set going. It's Artipog and Edgelord. If flag occurs between these two players, like throwing raw house tokens one after the other. Yeah, I mean, House of Koken, I don't know why it costs so much spirit for the damage it deals. It's not bad, but it's just like, it's way too costly that you're just using it to like troll the opponent, I feel. Which, yeah. As I was saying, if lag occurs between these two players, I'll probably have to DQ Artipog, because Artipog from me has like 300 millisecond ping. He sent me a packet loss test, and I'm under the belief it should be fine. But here's to hoping it's not, like, bad. Welcome to Stream Rock Man. We're just playing some Art of Fighting 2. Yeah, it sounds a bit choppy, but okay, it's starting to chop. I can't really tell if this is like really unplayable or if this is just like a replay. I mean, he did send me the packet loss test, and I'm pretty sure Edgelord has a good connection, so it's probably just an Artipog issue. I mean, Mickey does appear to have, like, good jabs, I'll say that much.
Mickey, round one. Fight!
Yeah, so, I don't want this set to be decided by coin flip. I try to avoid coin flips as much as possible regarding connection issues. I don't know if there's going to be a specific... Because at least for me, I don't think this is specific to Edgelord. I think this is probably what Artipog would have to be dealing with the whole tournament. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a funky theme for King, and it's also more funky the fact that this stage is going to be appearing in KOF 15, which I'm looking forward to that. I don't know why they're... Oh, that was a rare stun. I don't think Edgelord realized that was a stun, so no real combo off of it, but still good. Okay, so you got the 1-1. I don't know why King is on the stage. Maybe it's... I mean, I don't remember. Art of Fighting 1, her stage was like a restaurant, I believe. I don't know what she's doing on this stage. Yeah, bar, not a restaurant. I like vaguely remember the stages in Art of Fighting 1. Probably, yeah. And speaking of weird stages, why is AG on this stage? Like, he's a ninja, so... At least in Yuri, you can make the excuse that she's exercising, so it makes sense for her to be on that stage, but this just seems like a weird pick for AG. Yeah, random classic SNK airport stage. You could have just given that to Johnny, I believe it was. Not Johnny, or John. Well, yeah, I mean, she gotta get past airport security to get the KOF 15 trailer reveal. Well, no, not her. AJ does. He's got to ensure his spot in KOF 15, even though it probably never happened. Yeah, so I know Art of Fighting 2 is definitely not a jab-heavy game. It's not, but you're not wrong. Soul Force is definitely getting really jab-heavy, and I think Art of Pog is just trying to force his round win at this point. Yeah, I think if there is a connection issue, he's just taking advantage of the fact so that he can get a couple free jabs. I'm not really sure what it is, but both players are pretty even. It's looking good. Edgelord is doing a really good job conserving his spirit, and I can tell from the way he's playing, while it may not exactly look like it, King does have some pretty strong specials. I think AG, from what I can tell of AG, he has special moves that are just not very strong, or more specifically, they're super situational. Like, he has a palm attack. Ooh, he takes it. Just barely with the raw kick and no spirit. Artipog, I don't blame him for not really using special attacks, because I think the deal with EG is he has like super situational special attacks that they only hit in front of him. But I think they're also like risky anyways. EG seems to have like okay normals, but his specials look like they suck. I'm not sure though, but his on Tetsuha takes a good time to come out. Yeah, so AG, I think it's fair to say he's lower tier. He's pretty solid. He's solid in 95, and from what I know, he's good in 98 UM, so at least there's that, but sucks he's not so hot in this game. He's a cool character. Okay, yeah, it's, there is... Yeah, I couldn't tell if there were lag issues. Sounds like it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I would do at that point. I'm not really sure what to do at that point. I mean, he's taking DL, so I'll leave Artipug in the tournament. And they had lag issues with Agelord, and he said he'll just take the result anyway. So I'll leave him in losers. Yeah, isn't he in like KOF? Yeah, he's in KOF 11, and I wish Kasumi was good in KOF 11, but unfortunately she sucks. I guess that's her retribution. I guess that's her retribution because, in Art of Fighting 3, she's a god, and in O2UM, she's a god there. So 11, they made her pay the price. It would be nice seeing Toto. It's just, my problem with Toto isn't even his character. It's the fact that he has one special move, and they never elaborated much else on that. So I don't know how they work out. It would be nice to see like his own toolkit, but he just has Kasaneate, and what else does he have? It just seems kind of lame. Yeah, he's just kind of whatever in CS2. But yeah, we'll go on to the next set. We will go Jerry Cho and Vibe Checker. Oh, and this isn't round one of winners. I've had it set to round one this entire time, but it's not. It's round two. So that's my fault, but round one was only one round anyway, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Yeah. So we're just going to be waiting on them to start a replay. Vibe Checker, he's a really strong Art of Fighting 3 player, I know that much. I don't know what Jerry Cho's experience with this game is. I think he's played it a fair bit. Oh, he's going... Well, I know Vibe Picker's a big Robert fan. He plays Robert in Art of Fighting 3 as well. And in Art of Fighting 3, he's a very strong player. I'm not sure I'd call him the strongest. There is Lord Tiki and Celeste Core who are super powerful. But Vibe Picker definitely knows his shit in Art of Fighting 3, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does in this game. And Kirito playing a pretty good Rio. He's gotten a lot of throws, and Vibe Picker losing... He lost half of his life. Though he's breaking every throw, so it's very clear to Robert that Vibe Picker knows how to break those throws. Yeah, Robert versus Rio, always a really interesting matchup. We're also seeing Vibe Picker use a lot of the Crouch Fierce. Not necessarily Crouch Fierce. Oh, he's not going to be able to close it. Yeah, timer ran out too soon, so MPM takes it. So, yeah, Vibe Picker also doing a really good job landing those AC attacks, which is literally just Crouch Fierce, but from standing, which makes it useful for anti-airs. It's universal anti-air. We're not seeing a lot of BC universal lows, but those seem like super short-ranged anyways. I don't exactly blame anyone for not using it. And yeah, I mean, Vibe Picker's still doing a good job. He's doing a really good job of managing his meter. NPM playing a lot more conservatively. Yeah, so still good stuff. NPM is pretty even right now. He's really struggling getting those throws. The throws are really just resetting neutral more than anything. NPM is the one struggling to... Oh no, it froze? No, it froze. They're not F3ing, so are they still playing? Are they just froze for me, or it froze? Yeah, it froze Rio being kicked in the dick. So okay, they're gonna have to redo the. That was even, so they have to redo the set. Okay, so now we know Vibe Tiger is for certain not only good in Art of Fighting 3, but he's also good in Art of Fighting 2, where he has a Robert that's so strong that he just needs to take one kick in the dick, and he freezes the entire game. That's all he needs. Okay, okay, so they're going to reset the, yeah. Alright, I will hydrate to that. We just saw Robert pummel my man, so... Alright, I'll hydrate again. I mean, we're just seeing Robert and Rio just punch each other to death, so... Yeah, that horse is getting pretty poggers right now. I gotta give props to the horse. That horse he is pogging like a madman in the stable. Okay, for Rio, let's get back to the match. Yeah, Rio, again, MPM has been struggling to land those throws. I mean, he is landing them consistently. It's just Vibe Picker is always breaking them, and he's not using Xian Shibukaku, so I'm under the belief that Robert's Xian Shibukaku is better than Rio's Xian Shibukaku. Or at least the way Vibe Picker is using it. Ooh, he almost landed the House of Koken. NPM not really playing the Fireball game either. Ooh, he got the Rambu though, and that's death. Okay, so that's why he's conserving meter. He wants to land those Rambus. So no Fireballs either. Excuse me. No, we're not really seeing either play the Fireball game. I don't really blame them, since you can punch out Fireballs. Though, I wonder how useful Fireballs are in this game. Because Fireballs do seem useful for applying chip damage and just like general pressure. It's just, I guess maybe they're too slow or reactable that on top of like spending the spirit, it's just risky. Okay, he finally got a throw. Did not take it that time. He took that one though. And yeah, Robert's team is really sick. He's taunting to make sure Rio doesn't have any spirit left for the Rambu. Now, I wouldn't say taunt battle is the true Art of Fighting 2 game. I would say it's more Art of Fighting 1 is the taunt game. Because Art of Fighting 1, round start, just taunt, and your opponent doesn't have spirit anymore. Well, not anymore, but you just taunt a second time, and it's like, well, what are they gonna do? At that point, you just normal each other out, and every hit knocks down like it's the end of the world earthquake, so I'll support Art of Fighting 2, but Art of Fighting 1 is like super jank. I mean, it's still Robert Vibe Checker. He's got Rio almost dead. He's stuck in the corner, so NPM just needs to jab pressure him, but anti-air, he's stuck in the corner now. He just needs one hit. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I'll eventually work on a wiki for this game, it's just I don't know when. At some point, excuse me. Yeah, at some point I'll work on a wiki for this game. That's gonna be like well after I'm done with most of the Art of Fighting 3 wiki though. Because I want to finish that before I commit to this game. Because I still got a lot to do for that. Oh yeah, Mickey Fireballs are like super good. And it's probably one reason why he's really good. And those dashes, those are some really fast dashes. So Mickey's both fast and he's got good fireballs. And yeah, Robert, MVM, he's almost got it. It's just 1-1. And he's hanging on a thread. He's not going to make it. Yeah, he played too patiently. Alright, he can still brace. Oh, that fireball though. He's halfway dead. Ugh. Okay, Pipe Ticker really is like, okay, it's no longer one Kiki boy. It's who wins? 1,000,000,000,000 geeses or one Pipe Ticker? One Pipe Ticking boy. Pipe Ticker, he wins tournaments just by freezing the game, so, the joke went too far. At least it was an easy state. Yeah, at least it's an easy state to replicate. Personally, I'll make it the rule that they don't have to, like, I mean, I guess they don't have to replicate the damage itself, but yeah, at the very least, replicate the round count. I mean, it's not affecting the tournament too bad, but it's still stupid. I do know Fight Kid 1 lobby freezes like this as well, as I've been told, so I don't really think it's gonna change anything. Kiki Boy gonna kick? Yeah, that is true. But Kiki Boy is also going to, he's gonna be a Freezy Boy now. He's working at Dairy Queen. He's helping them make some solid ass icy Do we have to decide this based on a coin flip? Why does it keep freezing? If it freezes one more time, we might have to switch to the American BIOS. And from what I can tell, it doesn't matter what BIOS you use, but supposedly, okay, spectate. Let me check what bias specifically. Like, I know it's USA, but MBS American. Okay. God, it froze again. Okay, new rule. Okay, 5 checker. Try MBS American bias. Okay, they're gonna have to try the MBS American bias. So, and to change the bias, for those who don't know, what you gotta do is under input. So you load up the emulator, you go under input, go to set dip switches, you see where bias is, scroll down to USA, MBS USA version 5, 2 slot, and that should fix your issue. MBS USA 5.02 slot. Yeah, switch to that BIOS MBS USA 5.02 slot. Supposedly that will stop the freezes. Yeah, the game gave up. If this happens all tournament, we might.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so Mickey is just gonna kill Robert. Okay. This time it was Bloody Mickey. Here we can try. Jump. Did it freeze? Okay, there's no freeze. This is good progress. Other than the voices, there's no actual difference. Emulator defaults to, I think, MBS Asia. It seems safe. You can, yeah, rip Kiki Boy, that was painful. Not the match, just the, I mean, NPM did do a good job, so I'm not gonna discredit that. It's just, it froze like 3 times. Okay, so far, I'll say we'll stream all sets. So far we'll stream all sets since we have enough time to do so, but we gotta get King, Lord Tiki, and Elcourse next. Yes, well, I'll switch for now. Okay, yeah, so we'll all have to switch to BIOS, it seems like. I'll switch mine. USA, MVS USA version 5 2 slot. F3 to make sure the BIOS changes, and to be sure the BIOS changes. Okay, yeah, we'll get the next set going. That was painful, but at least we got through it. We're still on track for the tournament. Of course, Tiki first to 2. So, okay, this is another reason why we do first to 2. So I do not regret having it not be first to 3. Finals will be first to 3, but first to 2, yeah. MVS USA version 5 2 slot. That is, I switched mine, and it's telling me it defaulted back to the original BIOS, so, okay, there we go. just don't F3 is all. Double check the BIOS to be safe. F3 might reset it, so ignore when I said F3. Okay, so we should be fine. NPM, you just gotta switch the BIOS to, if we use default BIOS, it's probably just gonna keep freezing the game, so. And we got, of course, bringing out the Lee once again, and we got John. John, I don't know much about John, but I believe he's like a really strong character in Art of Fighting 1. Yeah, that's what I had the impression of. And Elcor's doing a mad good job of just jab pressuring. Once you switch to BIOS, like, you know, you just hit test game. Yeah, just hit test game, switch to BIOS on the emulator without connecting to anyone. And just leave it as you hit OK to let it leave as it is. And then when that happens, yeah, once that happens, connect to someone. Once you're in set, I don't think it should be a problem. If there are emulation issues, hit F3. But otherwise, they seem to be playing just fine. So I don't think you need to F3. If you were playing Blast Blade 2, you would have to F3 because that's tournament rules, and the game straight up won't work unless you F3. But this might be a case where you don't have to. But the thing with Blast Blade 2 is that they have to F3 because they're going from MBS safe state to AES, so. But it's just MBS to MBS, so I don't think it's a problem. And I gotta respect Lord Tiki pulling out the king. Yeah, vibe pickers in here. Alright, so I mean, Lord Tiki, he's doing a really good job just playing a pressure game with king. Those specials look super fast, so they look really difficult to punish for anyone in the game. Lee, it seems like he has to play risky because any whiff seems like a free poke for king. Of course, I mean he's still doing a really good job with the Lee, but it seems a little not free, but any whiff he makes, it seems like something king can just capitalize off of. And ooh, the trick shot. I wonder if you can even punish trick shot at all, because that recovers like almost instantly. It seem like something you can actually punish. And it's getting very close, almost dead. Both players, he's gonna take it. Oh no, he got the special. He got the auto combo. 안녕하세요, 누나. I hope that didn't come out of nowhere. 안녕, 조금 한글 말 수 있어요. I think that's how you say it. I haven't practiced Korean in so goddamn long. I know more Japanese than I do, but welcome, Natural Nuna. 안녕 하세요. Alright, so Elcors took that 2-0. And it seems like the BIOS is I'm not that good at speaking Korean. Yeah, I'm doing good. And how about you, Natural Nuna? But I speak way more Japanese than I do Korean. I want to learn Korean. It's just so hard to do when I have so few practice partners. I know way more Japanese. Like, もっと日本語を話せるので、韓国語はあんまり上手に話せません。There, like that. But we'll get to the next set. Age for the Silver Edge Lord and Jerry Cho next. Okay, hashtag, and then Jerry Cho, first two. Good to hear, good to hear. We're just chilling with some Art of Fighting 2 tournament gameplay. At least I'm trying to chill with it. I mean, I'm chill, but it's annoying in the sense of the ROM keeps freezing. So whenever that happens, it just kills whatever hype we have. Well, I mean, yeah, it just kind of kills the hype. And good to hear, good to hear. I mean, it's not freezing so far. That's a good part. But yeah, it's like, anytime it freezes, it not only kills the hype, but we have to reset the, set. Because it, I mean, what else do you do? It freezes the ROM, and F3 runs the risk of, killing the replay, so... It's better than desyncing. It's easier to figure out, that's for sure. I just wish it didn't happen, because this is a neat game, it's just... Ouch. Well, I mean, it's not really your fault either, because unless you play the game regularly, how are you supposed to know that the game freezes randomly? That's just something you can't be ready for, that's the problem. Don't worry, Steve, it happens. Frankly, I'm just happy that 11 people signed up to begin with, because it does show that people do actually play this game. I am way more familiar with Art of Fighting 3, but I'm happy to support Art of Fighting 2 as well. And this is an interesting game. It's one of those games where there's no info about it online, so everything... Yeah, so, that's why. Yeah, that's why we have to, we just gotta wait on NPM to hit start. He's not hitting start, so did it desync, or does he just not know? Okay, he knows. But yeah, I think Mickey had the round, so he just has to, take the round off of NPM. Or they're just... whatever. Whatever. It's not like Rob's being very fair anyways. But still, it's like, you can't really be blamed for this random bug that no one knows why it even happens. So really, it's like the BIOS... It's whatever. Yeah. I prefer the Japanese BIOS as well, because of the voices, but if you have to play a tournament by a different BIOS, that's just something you unfortunately have to live with. But yeah, the Mickey freezing, unless there's just a mismatch of BIOS happening, and that shows that even the American BIOS freezes. So I think, how do you fix this? The Japanese BIOS freezes, and we just saw the American BIOS freezes, so how do you fix it? I don't get it. Still, I mean, NPM he's a good fireball kind of person. He knows how to land those fireballs, and do I even have them reset the match at this point? Like, do I genuinely want them to reset when Silver Edgelord is already almost dead anyways? I don't think I want to do that. We've already dealt with enough freezes. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll just give it to NPM since Silver Edgelord only needed to be hit once to die anyways. There's no reason to redo the match at that point. That's just... Well, no, you see, Mickey is broken because he has the powers of freezing the ROM more consistently than Robert does. So he may not be broken on an actual, like, competitive level, but he sure is broken on an emulation level. All he has to do is pull out the Rapu freeze ROM upper. Yeah, so I mean, still, these matches are good. These are entertaining, and I am learning a pretty good chunk about the game. I'll gladly take it, but these freezes, oh my god. These freezes. I would like to see a Tomjin. We haven't yet seen any Tomjin. We don't really have a whole lot of character variety so far anyways, but not that I'm complaining. It's just, yeah. I would love if even the American biomes didn't freeze. Yeah, so we'll get to El Course and Orochi Punisher. It would be really cool to not see a single freeze right now. Still, everyone... No telling what the issue is, so... your fault. Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate everyone watching the tournament. This is really fun, just seeing... I appreciate seeing some good old Art of Fighting 2 gameplay. Yesterday was actually the first time I ever played this with a human player. I played Art of Fighting 1 with a human player, but this is my first time playing with a human player in 2. So it's really good stuff. We're going to be seeing some Takuma and Lee. This will be an interesting matchup, I think. We got El Course, the jabby boy, and Takuma, the kicky boy. Well, not the kicky boy, he's a kicky man. Because he's, I'll say this, Kim is SNK's designated DILF, but Takuma is also a pretty good DILF in his own right. He tried to convert the anti-air, but Lee played very patiently, did not get hit by it, so he suffers from no hard knockdown. Apparently Lee has a Zanratsuken as well. And how do you deal with those Lee jabs? I'm sure there's a way to deal with them, but they're so freaking fast and they have good range. It's almost like, I'll stream losers. You parry them? Alright. Stream losers third set. Yeah, I mean, Takuma... Yeah, I mean, same deal with King, just spam B. Unfortunately, I don't think reversals exist because, like, characters have a DP in this game, Steve, but, here's the thing, characters have DPs, but DPs suck. Like, they're basically death sentences. You gotta love how every time the game freezes, I just have a moment of silence, of self-regret over the fact that this happens. Yeah, Lee, he's pretty small. Not small, but he's small. You can't land against Jackie and Mickey if the inputs are counters. Well, I'm gonna take a sip of my vanilla Coke.
Takuma versus Lee. Round 1.
Can't go wrong with vanilla Coke. But yeah, we're gonna go, yeah, so 1-0 in Alcor's favor. I mean, it's doing fine so far. And yeah, Takuma already over half-life death. If Robert Ryota's spin kicker lands late, you can counter, dash, and grab your can't soft one. But I don't... There's actually a trick to the AI Hawks North. I'll link the video. There's actually a trick to, let me pull it up. I don't know if it's in general, so, it's gonna take a bit to pull up, but, this trick. And, yeah, so it's, that's how you beat. Okay, I've been looking for the bid. I'm back. Orochi Punisher just barely closed it out. That was a really good call from Takuma. Let's get this bread. Ooh, no spirit left for... Ooh, he got hit by the House of Koken. This is whack. Lee has no spirit, so he's just got to rely on jabs and jump ins. Okay, if Orochi plays very carefully, he'll be able to take this match. Man, this is, Oh, he almost has it. It's very close, but Elcor's, his jabs are on point. Okay, he got the anti-air. Oh, he touched go for the Bukai. Oh, let's get there. Alright, so 1-1. Pretty even. Cheap by even SNK standards. Yep, the AI in this game is complete crap. But, speaking of MK2, I would like to... I'm not really an MK player, but I want to learn more about Mortal Kombat in general. I know about the competitive, I know the gist of competitive in Mortal Kombat 1 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and some trilogy. I know nothing about Mortal Kombat 2, though. I just know Jax, Melina, and I believe Liu Kang are considered really strong characters. I'm hoping eventually that someday Ketchup and Mustard to make a video about that game. They did one for 1 and 3, but I'd like to learn about 2. Alright, so of course, I mean, and this is looking really good for Orochi. He just needs one hit. Is he gonna get it? No! Cross up is really close. Oh, he got air teared. Man, this is getting pretty intense. The taunt war. Lee has more spirit, though. Not looking good for Takuma. Ooh, Tati Hinge Pukaku. I mean, avoided potential air pressure from Lee. Ooh, anti-air. Not a hard knockdown, though. Alright, looking pretty good. Oh no, this is not looking too hot. And ooh, we got hit overhead. It is not looking good. One hit, no, you can make it. You just need one more hit. Ah! Yeah, that's I like Art of Fighting 2, but that's my problem with Art of Fighting 2. It's not like Art of Fighting 3, where, in Art of Fighting 3, that game gives you so many ways of replenishing your meter. Like, Spirit, if you don't have Spirit in Art of Fighting 3, it will still impact you, and it will still hurt, but it's at least forgiving. Like, it gives you plenty of room to, like, manage your own Spirit. It takes some time to get used to, but you can definitely manage it. Art of Fighting 2 is very unforgiving, on the contrary. So, yeah, I mean, GG's to both players still. And, yeah, so, let's see. Yeah, 2-1 for Elk Course. And I won't stream winners finals just yet, but tournament, nothing else. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, so, I'll get the next set going, but as I said before, I prefer 3 since 3's way of managing Spirit is a lot more forgiving. 2 is not as punishing as Art of Fighting 1, though. Art of Fighting 1, taunt round start, and your opponent already lost half of their Spirit meter, and they use a special move, and they're basically completely depleted. And that game, Art of Fighting 1, I don't think it gives you any chances to replenish your Spirit. So it's like, if you lose Spirit in Art of Fighting 1, I think you're actually straight up dead. And you have to rely on normals. Yeah, we're gonna get Vibe Checker. And, who's next? Water Dot. Water Dot. 2. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing some Robert, and I believe, nah, I'm just, waiting on them to start the next set. But, I was also just talking about, Jay Wong in the Art of Fighting server. Jay Wong has only ever played Art of Fighting 3, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm more or less persuaded him to, but if he ever played Art of Fighting 2, let's be real, he'd pick King. I mean, Jay Wong, he's a man of his waifus, I would say, and he definitely would pick King. He plays King in CVS 1, he plays King in a lot of KOF games as well. If he picked this game, he would definitely pick King, and I think, and King, if I recall correctly, he is like top 3 or top 2, so it's like, yeah. But anyways. So yeah, we got Robert and Jack. Yeah, Vibe Tiger he's doing a pretty good job just spacing out Jack. Jack is really struggling to approach. I mean, he has that dive kick, which when he lands, it hurts. But Vibe Tiger has those combos on point, just low, and sweep, and there's really nothing Jack can do. He tried to not soul punish, he tried to jump kick that, but no Spirit, so it didn't travel. Ooh, tried to land Dynamite, but didn't hit. Man, that Hyoshi Bukkake looks so difficult to punish when it just knocks you all the way across the stage. Yeah, this seems like a matchup that Fireballs would actually be useful, because if you just Fireball Jack, it doesn't seem like he has any way of dealing with them beyond jumping. You could probably jump kick them, like the special one, but otherwise it doesn't really seem like he has any answer for Fireball specifically. Ooh, tried to chip him. Ooh, he got the last hit though. Ooh, good mix up. And yeah, Jack's dead. Robert takes it. 1-0. Alright, so Waterdown having his moment of contemplation. Switching to our boy, our man, our daddy, Takuma. And this seems like it'd be an even matchup. I don't really know what. Well, Takuma doesn't have his. Oh no, he does have Shin Fukaku. His dash and grab, and Robert has the aerial Hien Ryujin Kaku. But otherwise, it seems like a pretty even matchup. I think the most you can say is Takuma probably has a better jab. Still, he's Waterdown getting crushed right now. Robert is doing a pretty good job. Oh, he tried to get the dash grab, but it didn't hit, it got blocked. Yeah, I mean, Waterdown really just seems like he needs to play some more zoning game. From what I can tell, he doesn't have Shin Shibugaku now, I think about it, but... Oh no, he does. I'm being dumb. I'm forgetting special moves already, but... Really, it seems like the only advantage Robert has is just like the sliding kick and some better normals, but Takuma seems just equally strong. Alright, he got the kick and sweep. Man, this rush down pressure from Robert is, ooh, good job. Yeah, so on the contrary to Art of Fighting 3, where Robert's a defensive character, this game it seems like Robert's a more rush down heavy character. And he is more stylish than Rio is, that's for sure. So, still GG's to both players. Saturday news. Kiki Boy kicks his teacher to death. Exactly. Well, no, he has to kick his teacher to death so that he can date Yuri. Only to ditch Yuri in Art of Fighting 3 for the other girl, Phrygia. I can't remember her name off the top of my head since she's a story on the character. But yeah, Phrygia, I think. I mean, I have the wiki on me right now, so... Yeah, no, Freya Lawrence, not Phrygia, Freya. So yeah, we're gonna do the next loser set. It's gonna be me and Lord Tiki versus me. First two. And I'm gonna be pulling out my girl Yuri. Unranked, since I have the scores loaded up anyways. But yeah, as last said, I'm gonna turn my mic off so you don't hear my... Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Oh, and it's not winners, it's losers. It's 2. There we go.
Versus King. Round 1. Fight.
God.
Come on. Round 1. Fight. Double strike.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna win. I wasn't not gonna win that set anyways. They did roll. I think there's a bit of rollback as well because at least at very end, you saw a rollback. King just teleported out of nowhere, but either way, I wasn't gonna win, so I'll take the L. I tried with Yuri at least. Probably should have gotten more. I don't know how I do with King as Yuri, so that'll be a learning experience. I am not playing. I want to play Third Strike, but I'm not going to play Third Strike right now. I gotta play this. I gotta run this tournament. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to run. I want to run more tournaments for this game. It's just going to be difficult to do when it keeps freezing like that. And I don't know if the rollback was because of a different BIOS or I assume not, but yeah, it sucks. Still, it was Yuri's fun. All right, so Artipod causing some connection issues earlier. I'm hoping this will run a little smoother. I don't know though. And okay, we're good so far. MPM, what would you say Yuri is on a tier list standing? Would you say she's like high tier? Would you say she's low tier? Or all right, really good throw from Robert there. It's okay. Yeah, the replays of their connection's definitely choppy. If the replay's choppy. Thank you for the immortal worship, Soul Force. You are feeling my demonic blood and bones. So, you know how some streamers will have like point goals where you can literally just dump points? Yeah, so like, you know how, say, Benny Vine Sauce, he has Rain Yacht, wasting points. You literally just like, yeah, it's just a point dump. There's nothing more to it. I'll shout you out, but it's a very expensive shout out, so. Still, you are feeling my immortality with your immortal worship of the kinography that is Twitch channel points. 100 point ROAs. That's probably. I bet that's funny. I should make that a similar vein at the end of the year. But yeah, I had a feeling that Yuri was pretty bad when it came to the throws. She just has to do that little pose, and if you don't break it, then it's not as bad. But you do the pose, and if the opponent breaks it, then Yuri's getting punished for it. Yeah, that seems like one of her only reasonable ways to like get damage. Without spirit, that is. I don't know. She still seems viable. Yeah, I mean, Yuri still seems. Everyone in the game seems viable. It's just, it definitely seems like the bottom tiers suffer. Skid. And otherwise, back to the match. Vibe Ticker. Yeah, his rushdown pressure is pretty impeccable with Rapper right now. Definitely not the turtle that he is in Art Fighting 3, but he is doing a really good job playing the rushdown game. And AG, I mean, I want to believe AG can be good, but those specials of his just look really rough. Like, it seems like once you trap AG into corner, then AG has a really hard time actually breaking out, and there's not much he can do about it. Yeah. Yes, I mean, he still put up a good fight. Artipog did put up a good fight. Okay, so he's one of those characters. You have to bring him into the corner, and he's only, like, really good if he's in the corner, but... yeah, COVID AG. I mean, you gotta respect Robert as well. Those Hienshipukakus, he has pretty long legs, so he's respecting the social distancing a little on that front. So yeah, GG's from both players. Vibe Ticker moves on. We're gonna have Lord Tiki and Silver Edge Lord. In between rounds, Lord 2. And yeah, so this will be the last set of losers round. Wait, no, it's not losers round 3. Has it always been set losers round 3 and I'm just stupid? I think it has. No, it's not losers round 2. Okay. So yeah, then losers finals round 3. Okay, so they got ahead. Now, we didn't really miss much. It's just a King Mirror. It's a... Okay, here's a question. Why does double Venom Strike deal as much damage as it does? And half life bar for a double Fireball seems kind of ridiculous. It's like you have to block it at that point. Unless your jump is perfect. But yeah, it's King Mirror. King is like super good. Okay, used to be her desperation. Okay. That would make sense then. Oh, I just realized Venom Strike takes a lot of spirit away. Trap Shot. Yes, I mean, King Mirror, we got the zoning game. Peak zoning. And we got good old King. Yeah, I mean... Wait. Final round? Wait, how's this final round? No, I'm really confused. Why is this final round? Because Silver Edgelord doesn't have a win icon, unless I'm just missing something. Oh, double kill. Okay. I forgot. I completely forgot about that, so, yeah, but anyways, I mean, King Mirror, we're seeing a lot of tornado kicks, some trap shots. Man, is King just a flurry of hitboxes or what? Man, she's got some really good normals. I mean, I'll say this, Edgelord, I mean, he's doing a pretty good job landing those slides, and Rikiki's playing the more zoning game of playing more turtley. Silver Edgelord playing the more zoning aggressive game. Not zoning aggressive, but rush down. Now Silver Edgelord playing for rush down, Lord Tiki playing for zoning. Ooh, he got hit by the double strike though, and that's already 2/3 of his life bar. Silver Edge Lord has a lot to come back from, and considering King is just a flurry of hitboxes, it's going to be really difficult to get in. Yeah, just like that. Edgelord definitely needs to play more taunting. Definitely needs to taunt more. He's not really taking advantage of the fact that Loitiki has Spirit. Ooh, he got the throw though. Ooh, good mix-up. He can bring it back. It's almost 1-1. Almost 1-1 in match count. Probably just I think he's definitely getting a little predictable with the jumps though too. Yes, he's getting caught on most of his jumps, and he's trapped. Oh no, he's not trapped anymore. Ooh. Okay, yeah, he's take the throw, and he's almost dead. Yeah, at that point, I don't think there's anything you can do beyond block high. There's no reversals, so. And no reversals, so you just gotta block high. But GG's to both players, or Tiki takes it. Alright, so then we got, alright, so good stuff from both players, GG's. And, oof, get the ping. I would like to play CVS2, but I gotta get rid of this ping. There we go, there we go. Okay, so next we're gonna get, let's see, Orochi and Vibe. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Silver Edge Lord. And let's see. We got pretty good standing so far. 331 on my end. And so we don't have to worry too much about running out of time. Run a good pace. Spectate. Click it overlay. And alright, just in time. So Robert and Takuma, which we saw earlier, but so we're gonna get a redo of this match basically. And I mean, it's essentially turning into a taunt war by both players trying to play the rushdown game. No fireballs being thrown, and yeah, Richard Punisher is definitely playing more aggressively, whereas Vibe Tekker, although he's been playing rushdown the whole tournament, he's playing more cautiously. Trying to just apply. Ooh, gotcha. Excuse me. First. Yeah, I mean, Robert playing some good old, trying to play more cautious rushdown, whereas Orochi's going for the more Boonga Boonga rushdown. Oh, got the jumping kick. Both players playing neutral. Ah, he got hit by the Zarets again, though. Well, it seems like his Vibe Tekker's throwing out those sweeps. Okay, he's definitely getting a bit predictable. Every time he throws out a sweep, he goes for Hienshu Kaku. And I wonder if that's like to force a reaction or not. I think it's to force a reaction because he's trying to make the opponent think it's an accidental whiff. Ooh. Yeah. He went for the slide, he didn't get it though. This is 1-0 for Orochi. Yeah, that did seem like it seemed like he was trying to make some fake whiff scenario so he could land some Kian Shibukaku. Alright, doing pretty good. Waited that time, no punish, so if you even can punish that. And alright, so I mean he's getting a lot of good sweeps. Playing the ground game a lot better than Orochi is. Orochi's relying on jumps, got anti-air, he's trapped in the corner now, and he's dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so I mean, he's doing a really good job. He's trapped in the corner though. That's not a good position to be in against Takuma. He can Shanshibukaku his way out, but it seems like Takuma's better at keeping the corner game than Robert is. Maybe not, and I'm just bluffing. He got the throw at least, didn't break it. I mean, he still has a chance to bring it back. He's playing really patiently, and he's getting a little worried about those. He's getting anxious about those. Any risk he takes, and he's dead. You can tell he's choking. Yeah, Vipitika's just gonna lame him out. Takes it. Yeah, I think if a Orochi Punisher can't open Vipitika up, then the pace will go back in his favor. But right now, anytime Vipitika gets the lead, he's just turtling, and so he's punishing any whiff that Orochi does. And so Orochi, he got the Shanshibukaku that time, but Orochi definitely has to play more risky because those whiffs against Vipitika's Robert's going to capitalize on it every time. Vipitika is a C rank at this game, so he knows a pretty fair bit. I wonder how much game knowledge he has. Ooh, he got the fireball. It was a trade, though, and so Robert takes it regardless. He went for it, though. At least he went for it. Tried to get the time, didn't work. And trying to go for those anti-airs, he's been whiffing every anti-air, it looks like. He's trying, but it looks like those anti-airs are struggling to hit. Alright. So, I mean, yeah, pretty good so far. Orochi almost has it. He has slightly more meter. If he can... He has... Not looking too good. He gotta get out of the corner. He's out of the corner. It's a throw, and he's dead, out for the count. He almost had it, though. If he just expected that throw was coming out, then I think he would have been able to take it, and he would have lived on. It was very close, though. He just needed one more round to make it even, at the very least. Still, GG's to a Orochi. 2-1. 2-1. Vipitика takes it as usual. And so we have one more loser set, and then it'll be winners finals. Let's see, Vibe Checker. We got a rivalry going. It's no longer just a mirror. Yeah, we got some rivalry going right now. We got Lord Tiki versus Vibe Checker. Both great players in Art of Fighting 3. So this will be a very interesting set to watch them play in Art of Fighting 2. Yeah, so, I mean, not as big of a rivalry as I think Lord Tiki and Celescore have. But they'll definitely be playing a good set this time around between Vipitika and Lord Tiki. This will be great stuff. Yeah, just gotta get that set going. Yeah, C and a D rank. For fun. Alright, 5 hours, not bad. I just gotta wait on them to get it set. Pretty hype. Now, one thing I would definitely... Now, this will definitely be an interesting matchup, as this is going to be Robert and King. I'm almost certain of that. Robert versus King. And King, I believe, would have the better matchup than Robert does. So, if if Lord Tiki gets the lead, the life lead, and it's not going to look so hot for Vibe Checker. Alright, he's got King trapped in corner, but all of that damage just out of nowhere from King, and remember, it's almost dead, just hitting like a truck. Alright. And, I should probably screen. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so yeah, Lord Tiki, he has lead on the round, but he's losing the life lead. But one hit and Robert could die from it. Vibe Checker just has to be on point with those pokes every punish, and make sure he uses... Those Hienshipukakus have been really good, though. I will say that much. If he gets one more Hienshipukaku, or a jab, there we go. Yeah, this time around, Vibe Checker is definitely playing a lot more, he's definitely playing a lot more cautiously. If he knew how to... Huge chunk of life gone, though. If he knew how to do the slide infinite, then I think that would seal the deal, but as MPM had already said, apparently King can actually escape that, so it wouldn't matter. Still, I mean, doing good, doing good. Vibe Checker, he's almost got it. But Lord Tiki almost has it as well. He just needs one hit. Both players playing super cautiously, just playing a footsies game, feeling each other out. Oh, he got the kicky. He got the kicky. One kicky boy down.
Robert versus King. Round 1. Fight. Don't understand.
So yeah, I mean, Robert, his damage output compared to King's damage output is definitely a lot lower. So I wonder if, I wonder why that's the case. Alright, I mean, he's doing good so far. Lord Tiki, he can still bring this back. He's just getting a bit careless with special moves. Being careless is setting himself up for punishes from Robert. And yeah, especially those tornado kicks. He's whiffing those a lot. And I mean, it's good pressure. It is good pressure, but when Robert's just whiff punishing you like that, you might want to reconsider using those so willy-nilly, because it's just getting him free damage. Otherwise, I mean, this does look like a better matchup for King, and yeah, I mean, Lord Tiki just has to control his space with King, and I mean, what's Robert gonna do about it? Other than take some risky Hienshipukakus. He's trapped in corner, though. Oh, he anti-aired. Trapped in corner. Cross up. Ooh, he got the cross up kick into kick sweep. Alright, GG's. GG's. Alright, so that's some good games. Alright, so that's Vibe Checker who takes it. And before I go to the next set, I'm going to take a small break. I need to go take a short piss break. And so, prediction, not going to do a prediction yet, but I'll run I'll run a quick break. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. So, yeah. It's going to be winners finals next. There are 3 more sets, but I just need a quick break. So I'll be BRB real quick. Alright. I'm back. I just went to the... Yeah, so I'm back. Just went to the bathroom real quick. Just had to, short ad break to break it up a little. We're gonna get the next set going. Encores and NeoGeo first to 3 winners finals.
Mickey, round 1. Fight!
Alrighty. So we got Mickey and Lee. We're going to be seeing Vega, not Vega, and Mickey Fireball Boy. I don't know how this matchup's gonna go. It's just gonna be a ton of jab pressure and probably a ton of fireballs. Well, not a ton of fireballs because Lee can just jump right over those. He's really trapping L-Cores and not L-Cores, MPM in the corner, and just like that. This is hard to commentate, not because I don't feel like I have stuff to share, but because all L-Cores is really doing is jabbing, and it's working. You can't really fault him for it, but it's pretty rough regardless. Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job winning those throws, though. I think what he's doing is waiting specifically for those windows where he can trap L-Cores into a throw, or just any similar punish, but... And he manages to close it out, at least, but it's still pretty rough. As Mickey says, with a beat-up face. Playing neutral? Alright, they're playing neutral. Man, these pokes, I swear, these pokes. Alright, so I think MPM has got the rhythm now. He's just... Ooh, he jumped over to Fireball, though, into another throw. And... Ooh, into a low dick jab. There's probably some way of escaping that throw that I don't know about. But that's probably one reason why Mickey is good in this game. I mean, at least L-Cores is getting the taste of his own medicine. He went through the whole tournament just jabbing people to death, and now he has to get thrown to death. Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's just turtling, and I think if L-Cores wants to win this set, he's gonna have to win the life lead, and then just run away from MPM. Just get whatever life lead he can get, and run away. That is, if MPM ever... Okay, he did neutral jump, so he is aware that MPM is just intentionally trying to set up those throws every time now. But he definitely needs the life lead and just run away because MPM's pressure is too good. It's too good, and so L-Cores, he's not doing a very good job of... MPM knows how to handle those jabs, so... Pretty close. NPM only really needs is of course gonna take it. It's a life lead. That's just what I'm saying, my man. Just run away. There you go. Yeah, at that point you just gotta accept they have the life lead and play scummy. Doesn't matter what it is, just play scummy and run away. It's plain lame, and this, if you can play lame and get away with it, just play lame. And I mean, NPM can't fireball either because Leo is just gonna jump all over the place. So what's the likelihood he's ever gonna land fireball? Yeah, he got the throw. It's pretty even right now. Oh, he got the fireball. And now, of course, first approach got thrown though. So NPM takes it 2-0 just barely. If he did not get that fireball, that would have been Elcor's match, most likely. There's no prize pot for this tournament, Lord Tiki. I'd like to do prize pots for tournaments, but there's no prize pot for this tournament. It's just for fun. Yeah, I mean, Lee, perfect round. That pressure's just too much. But, for, Flycast, default settings should be just fine. Just just adjust the settings to whatever your computer can handle, and I think you'll be fine. I'm not a Flycast expert, you can ask Blueminder, but to be honest, I think default settings and just adjust the graphical settings so that you can play without any like serious hiccups on your computer, and you should be fine. It's not like okay, of course takes it, the jab pressure reigns supreme. But yeah, just adjust the graphic settings, do whatever you need, and I think you'll be fine, Hawks. Anything that can cause a desync, I think, has been intentionally removed from the emulator, so you can't really adjust those settings anyways. And so far, I mean, pretty good jabs. I mean, what's NPM gonna do about these jabs? He just got lightning fast jabs, and Lee just gets away with it scot-free. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to come up with stuff to commentate about, but Lee just jabs, and that's his entire character, it seems like. He just jabs, and it's, what are you gonna do about it? It wasn't that sad. Not sad. Match. Okay, you know what I just thought? Lee's voice reminds me of, you know that really horrible Sega Genesis Mega CD? Yeah, that horrible Sega Genesis and, Sega CD game, Haunted Castle? Lee's voice, Dark Castle, not Haunted, Dark Castle. It reminds me, his voice reminds me of that game. When you have those little, whatever the hell they are, making Exactly, the me. Now I can't get that out of my head. I want to ban Lee specifically for that reason, but I can't. It hurts. I should include that in the thumbnail, I think. I should include that in the thumbnail and just, I don't run gimmick tournaments anyways. I tried one gimmick tournament with a Endo only glitch allowed Sam Show 5 special tournaments, but no one signed up for it, so I'm not doing that anymore. Just normal tournaments, no gimmicks. My god, this is... I mean, Lee's... MPM's doing a lot better with Rio than he was with the other character, Mickey, but he's still losing a life lead. And he can't challenge Lee's jabs, and Lee takes it dead. Alright, so Al Corzin takes it over MPM. Good games. Moving on to Grand Finals, whereas MPM has to move on to losers. Yeah, that seems to be his entire character, just jab. Like, even Vega is more forgiving than that with his pokes. He's fast, but at least you can circumvent it a little. But still, we got a tournament to roll, so, we got a tournament to roll, complex metagaming indeed. It's, oh, spectate. Is it gonna load? It should load. Okay, there we go. We saw some Temjin. Alright. We got some Temjin, and, this will be new to me. This is no, it's no Karnov, I can say that much, but, alright. Alright, so is MPM just gonna let him sit on the life lead? Okay, he got the BC low kick. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, Vibe Tucker's doing a really good job turtling it. I think MPM's just picking Temjin for the sake of it. I'm not sure if he actually knows what Temjin can do. I don't even know what Temjin can do. Temjin just kind of looks like, okay, that's already very annoying. Just okay, the MPM. I mean, he's been doing good the whole tournament, but it's making Temjin look huge. What's going on? What happened? I didn't think we'd hit World Hero. I didn't think we'd hear World Heroes levels of repetitive voices. Oh, desync, okay. A desync? Okay, that sucks.
Mickey versus round one. Fight!
Okay, you know, this makes running God of Fighting 2 tournaments actually really difficult.
Bring it on, clown. Burning upper.
That's a funny line from Robert, though. Bring it on, clown. That's, I don't want to say that's uncharacteristic of Robert, but it just sounds funny that he would say that in that voice. I mean, this doesn't look like a desync. It looks like they're playing just fine. So the first match was a desync, but this looks like they're playing A-OK, so... And he sure loves to exclaim he's number one. Okay, Mickey's almost completely out of meter. He whiffed that special very hard. I want to support this game, but it's hard to do tournaments for it when freezes like this and the desyncs are prone to happen. Alright. I mean, MPM, he's got the round lead. Ooh, he landed a Rambu. Vibe Checker evens it out. Oh, MPM was not expecting that Rambu.
Final round. Fight! Bring it on, clown.
I mean, yeah. I'm not sure having a new save state would actually fix the issue is the problem. I want to say it fixed the problem, but I don't really know. It's just one of those things as like the game is freezing and there's not really anything we can do about it other than just reset. And we don't know if it's a BIOS thing because, well, it seems like the American BIOS doesn't freeze nearly as much. It's still frozen a couple times, so I don't know. Alright, I mean... In Flycast 1, Fatal Fury 2 was flat out broken. It's certainly not... That sounds interesting. That sounds painful. But at the same time... This is my question. Why would you play Fatal Fury 2? Not that Fatal Fury 2 is like a bad game, but Fatal Fury Special completely replaces it. On top of Fatal Fury 2 inputs being a lot slower, and there's just like really no reason to play Fatal Fury Special. But yeah, that grab is just what even is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a counter when he says, yeah, come on baby, bring it? This is hard to commentate.
Final round. Fight! Burning upper. Bring it on, clown.
Oh my god, this freaking ROM. Oh my god, why does it keep freezing? They're just sitting there. I think they're gonna reset the. Yeah, they reset. So it's 1-0 vibe for Jerry Cho.
Mickey. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, that's me. I keep saying this, but like, yeah, I kept score. It's 1-0, and so I kept score. It's so stupid that it keeps freezing like this. And for all I know, it's just gonna freeze again. So it's like,
I'm the champion. Final round.
alright. So I mean, it is 1-0. Jerry NPM just needs 2 games. Five Protector needs 3. NPM's throw game is on point, so it seems more likely he's gonna win the set, but oh, he whiffed the Rambu Super though. He could have taken it. It would have been 1-1, but it's gonna be NPM's match 2-0. It's not 1-0. For those who just joined, it's 2-0.
Round one. Fight.
I mean, pretty even so far. I mean, that's more or less why I just do Art of Fighting 3 stuff anyways. Art of Fighting 3 runs perfectly. So it's not the end of the world for Art of Fighting. Yeah, it's looking to be NPM set. If I knew more about this game, I'd be commentating. It's just really tough to commentate right now. I mean, it's, yeah, just looking to be NPM's game. He just needs 1 hit. Unless Viper's Checker manages to somehow turn it around. NPM just has to turtle, and he's gonna take it. He sure is number 1. Alright, so yeah, GG's to both players. We're gonna get grand finals going. So, Terry Toe, El Coors, first 3, grand finals. So it even freezes offline when you play the AI? Oh my god, that sounds miserable. So how does... It sounds like an issue that happened with It sounds like an issue that happened even back in the day where... So how do you just... Did they just have to live with this issue? Always? Okay, so that's what it is. It's not command grab, it's a counter parry grab. So that's what it is. Okay. That would explain why he's been getting it so much all tournament. How it's just been so free for him. He's got to contest with Lee, and if I had to take a wild guess, Lee's just gonna jab.
Mickey. Round one. Fight.
Alright, I'm just gonna get nice comfortable because we're gonna be here for a long while. It's just gonna be jabs, Dark Castle. It's gonna be jabs, Dark Castle. So here's my question. So Lee, clearly he's a resident of Dark Castle, but does he like the food from White Castle? I mean, Lee lives in a Dark Castle, and so he loves to say me, but I wonder what his opinion of White Castle is. I've never had White Castle, so I have no opinion of it. I'm not even anywhere remotely near a White Castle, so I can't say anything about the matter. But it seems to me that, Lee... Ooh. Yeah, so Mickey has absolutely no meter left. Alright. Yeah, a lot of jabs being thrown out into the spinny boy. Yeah, the jabs and spinny boy.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, I really wish I knew what to commentate, but MPM switching to Robert, and I'm being serious. I don't know what to commentate.
Round two.
Yeah, you're telling me, Ash Kaiser, Lee is really sus. Yeah, his jabs are, like, quite honestly pretty damn sus. And I don't know what to commentate. I mean, I keep saying this, I genuinely just don't know what to say, so... It's just jab, MPM tries to break through. He doesn't, and he gets jabbed again, or it's spinny boy move. And we have Dark Castle Lee just constantly chanting at us. He went back to Mickey. I'm going for the rolling upper because I guess he's a bit desperate. Man, this is rough. Ooh. Okay, I genuinely need to learn how to commentate. This is almost as bad as Art of Fighting 3 Weiler. Like, Art of Fighting 3 Weiler is just a goddamn jab monster, and this is almost as bad. Lee is just jabbing, and this, he's doing a good job, don't get me wrong. Elcor deserves these wins if he's getting away with it. If he can get away with it, then he deserves all the wins he's taking. But my god, this is hard to commentate. You gotta cross up. Okay, he got the Vega Dive. MPM really struggling to just close the gap with Mickey. I mean, at least with Benny Maru, it's like, it's not Weiler. At least KOF 94 Benny Maru isn't Weiler. Like, Weiler literally just smash A. The opponent can't do anything 90% of the time. Oh, he finally got around, but I don't think it's going to be enough. If he wins this, he's stuck with Mickey the entire rest of the set. And I think Elcor's already knows how to deal with it anyway, so it's like... Well, I guess I can provide some ASMR beard rubbing. Even though I don't have a beard, because I shaved it. I gotta have my baby face, but GG's to both players. And now we got a dark Lee on the screen. Lee without a mask, and that's pretty creepy. Yeah, we just got Lee staring into the abyss, staring right into your soul as his clone sits at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, no, Flycast itself has spectating. It's just they don't have a way of showing the replays through Fightcade just yet. They haven't really elaborated how that works. And even then, I don't think the spectating works quite as well as it could be. Yeah. Well, no, I already have the thumbnail. It's gonna be who would win, 1 trillion geeses on level 8 AI, or one Kiki Boy. And then I'll probably just dump a ton of like the memes from the tournament. I'll just dump a ton of the memes from the tournament on the thumbnail, I guess, but man. Okay, GG's to both players. It's not queuing yet. That's the wrong screen. That's full screen. I'm dumb. Okay, I got that confused, but I shouldn't move this stuff up, by the way. Yeah, just move that up, and yep. I wanna like, there we go. Then there we go. For sure, I'm gonna rest, not because I'm like burnt out, but okay, I'm a little burnt out. But yeah, if anyone wants to play Art of Fighting 3, you should go play that game as well. It's a really cool game, Art of Fighting 3. I'm still working on a wiki. The wiki's gonna take forever to work on, and I'm okay with that. Holy shit, the damage in that game is so fucking wild. Okay, I'm ranting. GG's everyone, thanks for showing up to the Art of Fighting 2 tournament. Yeah, no, I'm not banning Lee. I don't know if I'm gonna do another Art of Fighting 2 tournament in a while, because all those freezes just kept kind of killing the mood, and it's playable, don't get me wrong, it's so playable, but it's just like, it's so annoying. But yeah, go play Art of Fighting 3. Art of Fighting 2 is also really fun, don't get me wrong, but Art of Fighting 3 is a really cool game. I'm taking a break because I gotta stream NeoGeo Battle Coliseum later. So yeah, if you guys are interested, NeoGeo Battle Coliseum tournament. It's only USA and Canada, because it's delay-based netcode. It's not rollback like Fightcade is. So if you're not from those regions, you straight up cannot join, and you have to be on Ethernet because, again, delay-based netcode. If you don't have Ethernet, then can't play. I'm sorry. Anyways, we're gonna rate someone for this. I don't know who to raid, but we'll raid someone. Fucking hell, those sneezes. Jay Wong is in New York, so not rating him. I want to say King of Fighters 97. Excuse me. I'm not going to rate that. I like King of Fighters 97. Don't get me wrong. I like KOF 97. But if I had to guess, it's going to be a macro user that's in the tournament. I'm not talking about KOF 97 players being macros. I'm talking about someone else. And yeah, there's a macro user. Not worth watching. They're already almost done anyways. I'm putting up with that. So no KOF 97 tournament. Let's see, who do we raid? I guess Riz1. We'll just raid Riz1. Yeah, we'll just raid Riz1. So raid Riz1. And yeah. Be sure to stop by for the next tournament. I don't know how that'll go. I'm sure it'll be a fun tournament regardless. But yeah, GG's. Thanks for showing up. Next Art of Fighting tournament I do will be Art of Fighting 3 since that's my main game anyways. And yeah, go show Riz1 some love. He's playing some Super Turbo. Gonna be some fun stuff. And yeah, GG's. Thanks for showing up, everyone.